Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alina and this is Simply My V's. I'm in an extra happy mood today and I am finally gonna tell you guys about that weight story that I told you about. My weight story. So I have a very interesting weight story where I came from one extreme to the other. What do I mean by that? I mean, at one point I was really small. Not as a child, like as an adult, like now. I was really small. I was wearing size 26, 28. In days where I don't find an outfit in the adult section, I'd literally go shop in the kiddies section. I would fit in the size of those 13 to 14-year-old kids. Please tell me if you have been here. Have you ever shopped in the kiddies section? Because I have. And I bear no shame in that. Guys, the struggles of being small are hectic. Anyways, fast forward. Just like a year ago, homegirl moved from that size 13 to 14. These are Namibian sizes I'm talking about, okay? I don't know where you are in the world, but this is from Namibia. I legit started now wearing clothes that are from size 40 up. Guys, from one extreme to the other. Check, ne? Just check. I'll give you a minute. Don't check. Okay. So, okay. I don't even know why I'm laughing at myself. It was not funny. Weight is not a funny subject. I find it rather very sensitive because if you check on my channel, the first video I spoke about is body shaming, which is usually brought about because of the weight or different body sizes and body shapes and all that. I think certain people have preferences when it comes to looks or body types or body sizes. That's okay, but people have no business making other people feel bad about their bodies or the weight or the sizes they find themselves. And I'm gonna emphasize this because I'm very strong on body positivity. Because if you notice something about my body or somebody else's body, you have no business saying it, especially if it's not positive. I know that amongst our community, a lot of things are confused for compliments. Things like, oh, you're so fat, or you're so skinny. Because I've been both what they call fat, but please don't call me fat. Do not do it. Do not even call someone fat because I feel like I'm gonna Yes, do not call me or someone fat. And it's not just fat. There's a lot of weight comments. You tell people they look like animals. I've had someone call someone a seal. I've had someone made funny comments like who doesn't want their figure. What do you know about them besides the observation you just made? What do you know about that? So this video is not really about the comments, but it is about the comments because with weight, with your body size comes these unwelcomed comments. I know that you have made an observation. It's quite obvious. It will be shocking if the person you're telling doesn't know what you already said. Like, okay, maybe like I knew that I'm small, but you saying it and adding like connotated comments like, yeah, you're so skinny, or maybe you are suffering, like you think a body size is associated with a social status and the financial status of someone. Someone told me it's because I didn't have a job and I was broke. You think every broke person will be small-bodied? Guys, some bodies are genetic, some bodies are medical. Like people are actually battling a lot of things. For you to just come up with one classic explanation that the person is hungry. Yo. Guys, it's like I've lived and I'm going on about it because I've lived this my whole life. My whole life. If you know me or you have met my mom, she literally has a small body too. But just because I said it, I don't expect you to go around making comments or saying connotated things about it. Also, I've been to the other side where I'm big. I thought when people made comments, they wanted me to do something about it and maybe become a bit bigger. Well, I did something about it, but not because someone wanted me to. I personally found myself with a unhealthy body mass index, which is called like I'm underweight. So health-wise, it was a health concern. So I had to do something about it. I joined Herbalife. I got on the meal programs, and I managed my weight, and I'm very proud of that. But even after I picked up weight, people still continued. They now started to suspect if I'm pregnant. Like, I don't know how people think. I think this is only for ladies. If you're a lady and then you pick up weight and they cannot explain why, I don't know why people even need to explain their weight. Then you're pregnant, or someone actually hit me with the thing that I'm a come on contraceptive and I'm suffering the side effects of contraceptives. Guys, guys, I don't think I will ever stop talking about this, because when you are big, it doesn't matter. You can be a guy, you can be a girl, but boy, people will come at you. People will come at you with all these kinds of things. So, I don't even know how I diverted from the original story to here, but because I've been through so much with my weight, and I know I'm not alone. When I start this conversation, it's always people telling me the most insensitive things a person could say to the other person, just simply of how they look. Guys, I spread body positivity. I know that you have eyes. I know that you can make an observation. Mamoshiwambo munoshimakuti no keho no kokana. Inoninga no keho no kokana. What does no keho no kokana mean if you don't speak Oshiwambo? It means if you see something, eho is an eye, okana is a mouth. If you see something, don't let it pass out of your mouth, né? Just like that, without filtering it. Please ask yourself, is what you are saying nice? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Is it positive? If the answer to those questions are no, then don't say it. Né? Don't say it. I am a wellness coach. I guide people to manage their weight. But I'm not looking for people that have faults in their bodies. I'm looking for people that want to gain their confidence back, because at one point I didn't have this much confidence. Even talking about it was a very emotional thing. I still get emotional, especially when I relive the moments and the comments that people bring at me. But I just want to spread positivity. If you want some guidance, whether it's coaching or getting on a program, you can reach out to me. You can reach in my comment section. You can get me on my social media platforms and all these things. But this video is really for both the people that are going through this and people that make others go through this. We are victims. I'm not going to remain a victim, but it's very painful to be in that position. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you look like. Somehow, if people look at you, are just gonna come up with things to say to you, and they are not nice things. If they were nice, I wouldn't have to be going on about this. And for people that do this, it's always some insensitive nonsense, because it took a lot of courage for me to actually just start speaking out about it. And then now I tell you, you know what, you have offended me. I don't appreciate being called names or being labeled A, B, and C. And then instead of apologizing, you go on and defend it. Like, yeah, but you are really fat, but you really look like that. I'm like, are you really that insensitive? Fine, if you are, then I'm just gonna cut you out. Leave people alone. I don't know. If someone reverted those words to you, are you gonna like it? Because life is very funny, and remember, what you give out will come back to you. Nonetheless, we are adults. We are adults, and I still struggle with the older generation. They throw so much to us, and because how some of us were brought up, we don't speak back to elders. It is seen up until now in society as a form of disrespect. But I think there's a very thin line of an elder disrespecting me and offending me, and me keeping quiet about it, and me actually disrespecting an elder. So the other day, I actually gathered the courage to tell someone that is kind of like a mom to me that I didn't appreciate that. And I was happy that they apologized instantly. But that's not a classic, example. people don't even find anything wrong with it. Honestly, if there was nothing wrong with it, people wouldn't. If you just made a reflection, and if you have said these things to people, just know you have made them feel crappy, you have made feel them worse about themselves, you have contributed to their low self-esteem and probably other mental health issues that are being caused by your negativity and your shaming comments. I'm not gonna go further in it. I'm gonna create series of how you can manage your weight the way I did it. There are so many ways to do it. I am not a certified health professional. However, I have my experiences that are very practical and relatable. With that, I thank you so much for staying with me, and it's goodbye from me.